Welcome back to another entry of my personalized tournament. This one is requested by one of my subscribers by email. And we have the Flying Patriot is the ring name. The style is a flyer and a flag waver, which is buried under these cards. But you'll see it in a moment. And here are my 10 cards to start off with as the rules. And elected to be face. So I take on any flying moves, which is Tornado DDT. I'll play this right away for a 3. Then any other flyers moves I have in here? Okay. Any submissions? No. So the rest are, how would I say, average moves. So I'm gonna take out Swift Justice. I take out Swift Justice. I could stop a gang up card if I so choose. That's one. Well, in case, oh yeah, Superstars commentator, that could be helpful later. If I want more crowd points later, I can go with this one. Weapon I'm going to throw out. It's not a strong weapon. So that's 3 cards here, 3 more to go. So I'm going to have 2 signature moves for total of 4 crowd points. And then 1, 2, 3, and I get to choose one more. So I'm going to take a leg drop. So that's all my crowd points gone. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to start off with. And chop will have to go to discard. Final starting total is 6, 9, and 3 is 12. And 14. So to explain flag waver while I'm shuffling the gear deck is flag waver. If you're playing multiple players, you get and the mid carders, you can directly qualify for immediate title shot with the national title above anybody else, except if someone plays ace in a hole and feud card, and that's the only thing that trumps the national card, or flag waiver card I should say. In addition to that, direct challenge to the national title is any one shot you play, you get double the bonus for spending 1 crowd point. And I did this move intentionally as a playthrough of what happens when you level up too quickly, too soon. That's why I always suggest try win a few matches as an opener before you jump ahead to mid-carder. But let's see if we can beat the odds. So without further ado, let's start up our first event, which is Eruption. So the national and tag team titles are on the line. So we all know the drill by now. 2 for national, 1 for TV, 2 for tag, flag waivers 3. And a die roll is a 1. Okay, and I have decided to just wrestle a regular match because I'm not going after Gore Garrison or Tasami. So I get Leonid at 28. So fortunately, I get a +2. So that's great. So our preliminary draw, a technician, no. Impersonator, Not a good idea for one player, so now I have to take Superstar Challenge to my hand. And now the roll call, which is a face turn. Nothing happens because I'm already a face. So the interview, it'll be a 6, so I'm penalized 1 crowd point for rolling too high. And the match begins. So with Leonid, the first card up is a no sell, so I'm down 6 right off the bat, and a low rope leverage, so neither DQ risks. So I guess I could play Superstar Challenge, but I already started the match, so I can't go back now because that'd be cheating. So the only thing I can do is play Signature Chat for 2 crowd points and a +2, and I can't because I had no crowd points at the time this card's played. Ooh, I love this card, Captivating Entrance, but I can't play it until the beginning of the match. So my only option is, well, let's see, 14 and 6, that'd be 8 and 10. So I'm down by 20 points as it is. And I don't think these moves are gonna stop me from an injury, so I'll have to take a loss. For Flying Patriot, we'll have to take a loss in its first match. So that's the way it goes. So then I'm injured because I lost more than 11 or more points, so I'm just going to tap out leg drop and resolve the titles. So starting up the Tag Team Championships, Tanashi versus Kygarius and Draco Wolf, 53, 54, 56, 58. So a difference of 5 for the champions. So Skull, no. So there's no Skull, so as weakness, so still your Tag Team Champions, Draco Wolf and Kygarius. Gore Garrison, well, no one's going to beat Gore Garrison. And Tasami, no one's going to beat Tasami. And O'Bannon, whoops. Shouldn't be looking at that card. I jumped again, but that's okay. At least I know who my next opponent's going to be anyways. And I'm not changing that, so. In all fairness, in case I accidentally look, I'm just going to play it as my next match. So Mad Miguel will be my next opponent. And next up will be Ralph Linslow. So just a TV title, and my gimmick is 3 and 1 for the die roll. And like the last match, Flying Patriot will get a +2. Wish there was a way I can get the new signature chant back, but I can't. So stupid cards. So the first up is the preliminary draw. I'm a grappler. Actually, may not be a bad idea. But then again, let's see, +1, +2, that's 3, but I go down 4, so no. Brawler, yeah, I could, but not worth it in the end. flyer, well, already a flyer. And I said this is preliminary draw, so this will go to my hand. The heel turn will go to my hand. And next up me to fan, so that's 2 for the event pool. Whoops. So let's see what I can do against Mad Miguel. So that's a 4, so that's good enough for to pop. So now I get to put up Mad Miguel up on camera, and the first card up is rope leverage and no sell once again. Yikes. And then of course I'm gonna do captivating entrance, spend a crowd point, and double the one-shot bonus. So that's 3. Of course I know I jumped a gun, but the attentions are allowed. So extra signature, so that's a good card for later if I manage to draw a signature. And I can't, well, these two cancel each other out, so I'm just going to make this normal. So -6 already to Miguel's 29. So actually with my bonuses I can tap this out too, so now it's back to 14 to 29. So I gotta, well actually I'm still injured so I can't use this. No, I actually have to keep it this way because of injury, so I can only convert, oh yeah, no sell. Well, it's that one's not going to make a difference, so this one does, yeah, the no sell doesn't. And I took out the 6 points off to the side, so like I said, it bounces out the same. So I have 2 moves available, so that's an additional 3. So net difference is a +3, so 17 to 29, so that's 12. So I'm going to gamble on a heel turn. So I'm going to flip my board and be right back. Okay, so I'm back. Now I'm going to play 3 crowd points to drop Not So Fast and drop a new card. And I get a face card. Oh boy. I can't turn face or can't do anything. So once again, with 29 to 17, that's a difference of 12. And that no sell hurts, but I guess it is what it is. So I'm once again injured and I have to top out a different move because can't use the same moves twice in a row. Just the way the mechanics work in the game. So I don't lose any match points, stuck at 14. And we're set to conclude this one. So for the TV title, Steady Eddie. Ooh. But unfortunately there's no bonuses that's going to work. For Steady Eddie, it works against him. Because Garrison's strong against Steady Eddie. So those are the breaks. So for those who are just joining me, Kygarius Draco Wolf is the tag team champion. Garrison Television, Tasami National, O'Batten in the world. So this is now done. Now I get to do number 3, Donna Jamie's for Retaliation. So now active heels get a +2 in this event. So Flying Patriot's a heel, get a +2. Gonna do a regular match, hope for better. King Sue, better odds. So just 1 for the TV, 3 for the gimmick, and 6. So I have 4, 5, 6 right over here. And we're ready to go. So Superstar Challenge goes to my hand for preliminary draw. And signing autographs, 2 from the general pool. So 1 more. Get a face up turn. So going up with 3, so that's 2 more heat to my collection. And we're ready for the match. Okay, so next up is Steel Chair, and I hate that no-sell card, getting ridiculous. Now I got Shake for a DQ roll, 2, King Sue's disqualified, injury roll, a 2, not injured, so now everything gets to be placed face up. And this ends the event, and television title, Epstein Jaguar, maybe at 12, but Gore Garrison's at 14, so yeah. Someone asked, can you interfere in Superstar versus Superstar match? Yes, you can with one-shot or weapon cards only. So our first pay-per-view is Rumble Mania. So I'm just going to recount this: 2, 4, 6, 8. And die roll is 4. And the gimmick is 3. Excellent. So my opponent's going to be, alright, Druidess. But unfortunately she gets a +2 because she's strong against me. So we can do a preliminary draw, another Superstar Challenge. Gimmick is long shot for repackaged. So now I can't be flag waiver, and then I gotta search the bottom of the deck for a new gimmick. Movie star. And then I gotta shuffle because the rules state that every time you have to search a deck, then so that was it. And now the interview. 5. So that's 2 heat. So with Movie Star, if it's multiplayer game, you get direct challenge to the TV title, except someone plays ace in a hole. And also too, the special of this card is Movie Stars steal the show at 3 to 11 instead of 5 to 10. So we're ready for the matchup. So first up is DQ Risk and Pull the Tights at 19. So Gonna spend, well, if I spend 5 crowd points, that leaves me with 1 to go for a +2, and that's not going to cut it. So I'm just going to roll for a DQ risk. I rolled a 3, so I'm disqualified, so I get another heat. And Druidess is gone. And then Jobber Security, I might as well take out Superstar Challenge, one of the Superstar Challenge cards, because just the way my strategy goes. So for tag team titles, Bradley Buford and Brianna Braun at 17, so that's 34. So they're down 20 already, 20 plus another 4, so not worth it. Cletus McPeanut, no chance. Nate Storm, Sami, no chance. And, Damon Fang, but 52 to 49, no chance. So our first pay-per-view is over, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and our next event is Eruption with Ralph Winslow. So the world is 3, TV's 1, tag team is 2, movie stars 3, and the die roll 6. My next opponent will be Charity Unkindness. So both are flyers, so no big deal. So now do a preliminary draw, late night controversy. I'll play it. So 2 heat from the general pool. Then the roll call, Ring Royalty. It's nice, but not yet. Repackaged again. Ooh, Diabolical Dave's got it in for me. Well, gotta search the bottom of the deck. So I don't have any styles. I don't have any gimmicks in my hand, so I guess I drew the Beastmaster. So that means now I get 2 good attires, just Animal Companion. 1 good attire, and that's Animal Companion. So that means from here on out I get to ignore a DQ risk or stop a one-shot in a match. Well, in my matches. Let's push that over a bit. Okay, so now good to do a flip, a roll, a 2. That's only 1 heat. So the match will begin. Hopefully I don't get any nasty card. Well, at least this time with Animal Companion, I get to stop a one-shot on like or ignore DQ risk. Oh yeah, and all my interviews, since I changed, get an extra, so crowd point. And also I spent 3 to draw the top 2 cards of the gear discard pile to my hand. So that's something I'm gonna do right now. So this is mine, this is mine. And therefore I can play Captivating Entrance right off the bat and then draw a card. This is my move, so I'm going to attach it to this 1 basic move I have. So I get another 2. Alright, ready for the first card? Effective Hate, Signature Chant, DQ Risk, Pull the Tights, and gang up. Now this is well, she doesn't want to. She wants to win her match because give her that +2. Then I'm going to ignore DQ risk for topping. So charity and kindness is 16, 19, 21, 23. So I'm down by 7 and 4. So what I'm going to do is do the 3-card conversions. So any grapple, striker grapple, and there's all these cards right here. So this is a +2. So 6. So and that would be a +4. And convert one in. Oh no, that's just a +2. That's right. Yeah, this one is 2, and if I convert it, that's 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 2 is 6. So that's why this is a +2. 3 to 5, that's +2. 4, 3 is 1. Okay. So I'm at 16, 18, 21. 16, 19, 21, 16, 18, 20, 22, 25, 2, 4, 5. Well, I'm going to play. I'm just going to check the rules on Not So Fast and gang up, so I'll be right back. Okay, I got confirmation I can play gang up. I mean, Not So Fast on gang up cards. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to take this off the game board, and then I draw another card, and then I'm going to see what the totals are now. Let's see, it's 19, 21, 23. So I'm down by 2. I'm just going to play a wet. Oh, and I got 3 on. Wait, I got 3 on the table. That's right. So 3, 5, 7, 8. So that's 24, 19, 21, 23, 25. So to make it easy, so I'm not counting 1,000 times. She's at 25. And now I got on the 16, 19, 21, 23, 24. So I will have to play the mist just to win the match. Now, hopefully I don't get this. Oh no, I have enough crowd points, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to spend my 5 crowd points to win the match by 1 point. And that's it for that. So for the reward, I'm a mid-carder, so I get 2. And 2 heat, 2 crowd points, mid-card win. And let's see, 3. I have a finisher, so I'll just take these 2 by default. Now I gotta do jobber security, so I can't do face cards. So, and if I do need it, it's gonna be right there. And I do not have another basic move to play this one card. And I don't have another signature in my hand. So I'm just going to get rid of Superstar Challenge. And I'm going to now resolve the tag team belts, which is Milkweed Assassin 48. Well, that's a difference of 10, so Flip Scott gets 13, but cancels each other out. So Gore Garrison still the TV champion. Starburst, no chance. And Boulevard the Butcher, no chance. So this event will be over. So next up is Weekend War Games. So Nationals 2, TV 1, Tag Team 2, Beastmaster 3, and the roll is 1. So what am I going to do? I need another match. So, oh, the Deacon Beacon, no. I could make that change. Okay, so did I do a preliminary? No, I didn't do a preliminary draw, so I'll do that. Long shot, no reroll, I can't use it. Antagonist. It's nice, but no. Unnatural. No, I'd rather stop. Like with unnatural, I could stop a weapon and or one shot in my match. Or I can ignore a DQ risk. I'll put it to my hand. And this is roll call. Well, I'm in a feud with the Deacon Beacon. So I made up my mind what I want to do next. So I'm going to play Superstar Challenge to cancel the feud and cancel Deacon Beacon. So my next opponent will be, oh lovely, Pepe Le Pow. How awesome. Or at least I'm not in a feud. So now I get to roll, see what I get. I rolled a low number, so get 2 heat. Next, first card up is No Sell. And second card up, Cap Signature Chant, 2 more cards, Steel Chair, and Captivating Support, 1 more card. Alright. So now I'm just going to shake for a DQ on this Steel Chair. And that's a double DQ, so nothing happens. So now to resolve the titles. Tag team 52. Okay, this could be a match. So any skulls? No. Any fists? Yes. But that cancels each other out. So final score 52. Well, it's no point. Kygarius and Draco Wolf still your tag champs. Jaheen, no chance. For the National, Wildcat, no chance. So do I have to? No, I don't have to because do jobber security. So this ends this event. So next up is Leicester Port, where I can look at top 2 cards. So just the TVs on the line. Beastmaster is 4. What do I roll? A 3. Perfect. Next up is preliminary draw. While hardcore goes in my hand. My next opponent is Octavius. Okay. And a heel turn while I'm heel, so there's nothing that goes on. And I get to roll a 4. I'm not face, so I only get 1 pop. So, well, both are flyers, so no point checking for style bonus. Oh yeah, no, oh yeah, and gets an extra. I see this as a winnable match. Just too bad I'm not a face, because definitely could be a well, I wish I could be a face right now, but it's the way the cards go sometimes. Alright, first up, rope leverage and signature chat again, steel chair, gang up. And I'll make it +2. I mean, it's player's choice on a 1-player game. So now, I always the other card. I'm signing autographs. No, no, it's good the way it is. Because if I turn face now and get that card goes, whatever. I'm forfeiting my opportunity. So that's a double DQ. Yeah, I don't like too many. I mean, if this is really close, then yeah, no, that card belongs to me, not the other player. So double DQ, and then for the TV title, Olympia, no chance. So now I gotta discard a card, which this is my move. It's not gonna help me too much. So okay, so now Olympia just took the attempt. Ouch. So next up is the pay-per-view. So 2, 4, 6, 8, and then 3. And what's my die roll today? 6. 3 and 6. Cool. And my next opponent, Dirk Beerbitter. Okay, so we get preliminary draw, which is signing autographs. And that's 2 pop from the general pool. Oh no, wait, that's a preliminary draw. Actually, no, I'm putting that to my hand. No, that's my bad. It's my preliminary draw. Now roll call. Now I get a face turn. I'm gonna, and also on top of that, so I'm gonna have 5 pop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll adjust the board and be right back. Okay, I'm back. So what I did was add up, I played my signing autographs and everything. So what I'm going to do next is spend 6 crowd points to draw 4 cards off of my, so that's 4 cards off the discard pile. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to move this away so it's not so much clutter. Then I'm going to do the interview. That's right. Now I roll a 1. And then Beastmaster gets a +1 for all interviews, if any. So I said the wording is extra interviews. So Dirk Beerbitter at 29. Poor Flying Patriot, that's still the ring name. Is Pull the Tights, Rust Knuckles. So I'm going to ignore the DQ risk and roll. No injury, so now I don't have Captivating Entrance, so I'm going to play the first 2 cards, chant to support twice, so that's 2 pop from the event pool and 2 new cards. So that's 24, still behind. 26. Well, I can't play this card because I'm not a heel. I can do another 3 crowd points for top 2 cards. And I can only play the Mist as a weapon and draw another card. I have to roll for a DQ risk. I'm safe, I rolled a 6. Now do these 3 cards, do the difference on an upgrade. So 1 + 1 is 2 for this upgrade. And that's a +2 for that upgrade. And this is a +1 for this upgrade. Can't do anything else, so I might as well count the totals. So 20, 18, 20, 26, 28, 30, 31. So Flying Patriot is a 31, 31, 33. Yeah. So again, 18, 21, 24, 26, 28, 30, 31 to 33. I'm all out of tricks. Especially with, oh no, wait, actually. I'm going to have to play a stable card. Actually, I'm not out of tricks. I'm just going to play the stable card. And find my 2 discard Pepe Le Pew. And who's my highest total? 43 Olympia, 45 Jaheen, 49 Frenzy, 50 Great Galactic Ghoul. Sure, I'll have a pair of 50s. Then I can do a run-in for +7. Hopefully I get a good roll. 5, I'm safe. So actually I win. So where's my +7? So +7. Trying to get the tag to stable over there on camera now. So with a +7 now, that's 38. So 29, 31, 33. So that's a difference of 5. So that's stealing the show and pull. Thankfully, I pulled a stable card right out in the last second. So these go here. You go back in here. You go back in the pile of defeat. So that's 2 pop for the win. 2 match points for the win. And then 1, 2, and 3. So I'm going to pick extra tire slot and might as well pick up another stable card. This is the one I can't use the most. Then I got to do jobber security. So I do not have another. Well, I'm going to have sunglasses extra tire slot so it doesn't take up one of my slots. And I get a crowd point to play with. Signature. I have 2 signatures and this is my weak move, so I'm going to have to top this one out again. Drop this one. This is my move. I don't have another basic. Trash can because I'm not a heel and I can't use it. Actually, wait, I changed my mind. Bring that back. Oh no, wait, that was a finisher. Never mind. Keep forgetting. No stable because I already have a stable. Now 1 more card. I'm going to drop extra signature. I'm going to gamble that way. So now jobber security is done. So for the tag belts, 58. So this is actually a tie. So skulls, no. Fists, yes. So the challengers are ahead by 2. So they got a flyer, no flyer. Oh, that cancels it out. So this match ends in a draw. So still tag team champions. Samuel Cleveland, no. Tasami, no. And Pamlava, no. Wow. I thought, well, I guess I could try to make new tag team champions, but why? Well, maybe I could actually, but again, why? So well. I could go tag team route, but unfortunately, I don't have enough entries of pre-made superstars. So therefore, I'm just going to keep pushing for the world title and a higher rank, because that's probably the only way right now I could get the Flying Patriot. Next up, Eruption. So this will be a total of 4 and a 1. Not so good. And my next opponent, I could do tag team though, if I wanted to. Yeah, I'll do tag team, non-title. So Helen Wheels and Nate Storm. And I'm going to do Pepe Le Pew as my tag team partner. The reason I'm doing this is it helps increase my odds to somehow win matches this way and maybe boost me up. And if I don't make it to main event, then I'll just go for the tag belts and finish it with the tag belt, since I didn't have any entries finishing off as tag team champions. So it'll be a nice first time. Last time I tried doing that with Helen Wheels, it didn't go out well, so I'm hoping with Flying Patriot it does go perfectly. So the preliminary draw, impersonator, no. Enforcer, actually this would be the great time to do it, because then I can have a lot of help later. So now this is roll call, a face turn, but I'm already a face, so nothing happens. Commentator's a superstar. Oh, good numbers, please. 5, that's a good number, and I get 3. And now the match begins. With Enforcer, you can have the card immediately to, with Pepe Le Pew, gets a +2. And if I wanted to, I can get additional stable member to help out, which means I can get Galactic Ghoul to jump in for the +6. And get a +2 because of the ability. And also, you don't have to wait. With the Enforcer, you don't have to wait. You can search the gear deck and be a stable member immediately. Oh yeah, and I get one more for that, and then I have to spend 2 crowd points for. I have to take 2 crowd points, 1 on sanction, 1 for the upkeep. So right now, let's see, 30, 50, 52, 54, 52. And I get +1 well, he had a bonus, but got canceled out by Hell on Wheels. Me, I get a bonus against Nate Storm and not being canceled, so that's another +2 for bonus. So now that's 54 to start off with on my team. I'm just going to put that right there as a scorecard. For Hell on Wheels, and so 52. So, and they start off with 52. I'm going to put so my score, their score. Make it simpler and efficient. First card up is Effective Hate and Steel Chair. So Effective Hate will get a +3, so 55 is now the score. No, I'll make this 55. And where's the other card? Oh, and Steel Chair. So I'll make that 56. Well, then I gotta roll. You know what? I'm not going to. I'm not going to. I'm not injured, so that's where it stays. And I forgot to play Captivating Entrance. I should know better, but actually, do I have to though? Yes, I do. Okay, so 3, it's 57. And I drew a card, so we win by a point. So that's a match victory. So I just take the remaining crowd point left in the pool. 2 more match points. And then 2 of my choices. Extra tire slot. Well, I did have that card, but I'm not going to have it. So I'm going to put Mist in extra tire slot. And this is done. I mean, I could, and this goes right here. No, I don't have enough crowd points to draw that, so for the TV title. So I'm just going to recount my points quickly. 6, 9, 12, and 4, 16, 17, 22. Yeah, I have 22. Perfect. I'm wondering if I'm going to dare myself to be part of the tag team championships. Actually, it would be a good idea, because winning the tag belts, I don't have to worry about upkeep anymore. So oh yeah, now I gotta do jobber security. I don't have extra tire slots, so you can go out. And Steel Chair is a weak weapon. I'm just gonna go out with DQ Risk instead. Then number 2 is what I'm gonna do is for the World Tag Belts, the Tag Team Championships. Try to get that on camera as much as possible. So 2 for the tag, 1 for the TV, 3 for the world, 2 for the gimmick, and 4. Okay. So now preliminary draw. Not going to be a technician. A bodybuilder, no. Technician. Me to fan, get 2 heat for the event pool. Alright, that's my preliminary. I'll leave it. No, it goes to my... Okay. To clear this one up, if you draw a feud card and you're doing a tag team match, the feud does not apply to any tag team matches, so you have to put it in your hand. Oh yeah, and when you're splitting rewards and you want a tag match with a stable member, you don't have to split rewards. But if you did it with another player, you have to split rewards, which is also mentioned in the rulebook. You can check out Diabolical Days Rumble Throwdown rulebook on the split and tag team rewards when you won a victory with another player over 2 superstars. And now I do an interview, a commentator, superstar, great. Big number, big number, big number. 5. So I draw this card, Milkweed Assassin, 2. And then I pay 2 for upkeep. Then, as always, Pepe Le Pow. I should hands. No. Flyers. Yes. Yeah, so I'm picking Pepe Le Pow as my tag team partner. +2 is automatic because the Enforcer ability. And let's see, Flyer. Yes, Draco Wolf is weak, but unfortunately it cancels each other out because I'm weak against Technician. Pepe Le Pow, again with Draco Wolf, he gets another +2, and none of them are fists, so Pepe Le Pow will get another 2 for the style bonus. So right off the bat, Pepe Le Pow is 54. 34, correction. 34, 56 right off the bat. So once again, for being efficient, where am I? 50. I'm going to turn this upside down for 56. And for the opponents, 54, 58. Which is represented over here. So therefore, we're down by 2. Now they have to draw 2 cards. So the first card up is Gang Up and Not So Fast. So that means Great Galactic Ghoul cannot interfere. And if I try it, I'm just going to waste crowd points. So with the champions, want to go as is. So that's just going to be a 60. They don't want to risk disqualification, so they want to make me work for it. So starting off, I'm going to do 3 crowd points anyways for improving the moves here. So this will be a +2 here, another +2 here, and I guess I ran out of 1 tokens. So I'm just going to put a match point here. Oh no, well yeah, match point here and match point to represent +1. Well, actually I'm going to put it over there. So we got 50, so I'm confirming the right totals as 54, 56, 58, 60 over there. And also over here, we got 54, sorry, 34, 56, 8, 10, 1. So 61. I'm going to use a crowd point that, say it's 1. So that's all it took. And of course, then again, I'm going to do chicken champions with a +5 and a DQ roll. So they're safe. I mean, I should be consistent with my actions in this tournament, and I know champions want disqualifications to keep their title, because realize we're not pushovers. So reevaluate 54, 56, 58, 63. Okay. Make it a little tougher. So I'm going to play the Mist. And then I'm going to have signature weapon card and steel chair as my empty slot right over here, if you can catch it on camera. So that'll be 62. That's safe. So now we're at 62. Then I'm going to top out my signature weapon for a 1. We've been disqualified, so we lose heat, match point. Just a shame, that's all. And of course, had I not, what's the words I'm working? If I had it successful, then it would have been a draw. But at least I keep my crowd points. So now I just got 3 heat. So it turned heel. Still got 5 match points. So I'll recount everything and be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I recounted everything, refigured out everything, and it is 100% correct. So now I'm down to what do I do next situation. Sure, I might have 52. Yeah, I'm just gonna abandon ship and take on Tasami for the national title. I know it's gonna be crazy, but I gotta do something. So 1 for TV, 2 for 1 for TV, 2 for gimmick, and 2 for the die roll. Next up, I'm gonna do a preliminary draw, which is a sidekick, which is good. So if I don't like a card, I can top that out. Roll call. One tough son of a gun. I'm not gonna do this card because I got something better in my hand. Well, loser leaves town, so I'm stuck in a feud with Tasami. So we'll see what happens. Then, oh wait, I'm not going to sidekick, I forgot, so that goes bye-bye. Depth of character, way much better card, so I don't be stuck in a feud. And thank God for sidekick, I drew him when I did. So I need a tire. No. So it's useless. So now the interview, of course. Come on, baby, one more time. One big number. Thank you. So 3 heat. And Flip Scott is the card. And the match begins. And I gotta pay 2 crowd points for that one. I need all the help I can get. Of course, this is Ralph Winslow too, so. So first up is Signature Chant, +2. Pull the tights. First extra card, Steel Chair. Chant to support, another card, Breast Knucks. So I gotta do this in order. So Steel Chair is a DQ risk. He's safe. Now Breast Knucks is the other one. Oh, 1 double DQ. Well, thanks for the 3 crowd points. So I guess I'm just going to make this a tag team title match for the final event. Get a tag team entry. And if it fails, it fails. Oh yeah, and Gore Garrison got Samuel Cleveland, no challenge. So, final game, Low Down Dirty, 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 3, 6, 8, 2, 5, preliminary draw. Oh, gotta reset this. Mean to fan. I'll play that. So I get 2 heat from the roll call. Well, would make sense to do that, but no, I've been through that before. Brawler, no. Alright, enough of the styles. Wealthy, no. I'm going for the tag belts. Superstar is a challenge. Gotta take that to my hand. Now the final interview of the game. Jazz Jupiter. Hopefully for a low number. Nope. So I get 1 penalty. And do this. So for next, I'm going to do preliminaries. So 54, 56, 58 for a base start. And of course I want Pepe Le Pew. Have you on standby. So this is, I am +2 for the gimmick. And mine cancels out because weak against Draco Wolf and strong. And then none of them are brawlers, but Pepe Le Pew is a flyer, so. Okay, so again, +4. So 2 from the card, 2 for the style bonus. So 21. 55. Okay. So we're going to find out what those 2 cards are. So first card up is rope leverage and steel chair. So combined total is 3, so 61 is your final total with those guys. Got nothing here to want to help me, so. I'm just trying to think. 1, 2, 3 crowd points. I will have enough. So 1, 2, 3 crowd points for this upgrades. So that's a plus. I got 1 and then double that. That's 2. Another 2 and a 1. So that's 5. So once again, that's 60. So I'll denote that as 60. Then I'm going to, well, anyway, it's a DQ risk. So I'm going to actually spin, and this is the last game, so I'm going to have Great Galactic Ghoul in the picture as an extra run-in. So Ghoul gets a +2 for the run-in, and a +6, so he's in grand total a +8. So 8. Where's my score? Oh yeah. So that's 68 in total. So that's stealing the show. Now, hopefully, for a good roll. And then if I get a good roll, we got an entrant that's a tag team champion for the first time in this tournament. Whoop, that slipped out of my hand, but it counts. And it's a double DQ. I spoke too soon. Dice slips out of my hand, and the double DQ. It was right there for the pickings, but just unfortunate. It was right there. But that's the end of the game. The game is over. It's just so disappointing. So, Draco Wolf, Kai Garius, tag team champion. Now, well, no surprise, Gord Garrison is your TV champ. No surprise, Tasami's the champ. And no surprise, O'Bannon finish off as champion. So, the Flying Patriots final score is 21 without a title, and chances of making it is like 1%. Thank you for watching, and sorry for the long delays, but I had to make sure everything's correct. So take care, and see you on the next one, and thank you to my subscriber with this suggestion and idea. Take care, everybody.